Yeah, I've got a question. Since the judges really are against this and their input really wasn't asked for, who is leading this push to move the courthouse and build this administrative monument? Who's leading the charge for this? Is this the commissioners themselves, or is this the administrative aides within the commissioner's office?
Well, it's a good question, and I can only tell you what I know, and then I guess maybe some reasonable inferences. Going back to how I introduced this topic, it was presented to me, or when I got wind of it a couple of 3 years ago, it was former Commissioner Perales, who had gone, my understanding, had gone to Warren County with the soon-to-be former probate judge. And down in Warren County, they have a centralized location for all their courts. And they thought that would be a good idea, my understanding. And so they brought it back to Greene County. And my further understanding is they sold, that's a poor choice of words, but it was influential in convincing the commissioners then that it might be a good idea. We got wind of it. I asked Commissioner Perales, and that's when he said, "Bucky, this will never happen in your lifetime. It's just aspiration." I said, "Great." And then, John, unfortunately, it's a bit inexplicable how it got this warp speed going, but it went like that. Now, I said this at another meeting. This isn't personal. I don't have an animus against any of the commissioners personally, but I humbly submit they're dead wrong on this issue. Coincidence like this. The notion that somehow it could benefit the public to move us out of 45 North Detroit Street is just it's indefensible. I don't understand it. But really, to get to then who's behind it, so to speak, I can only say that the minutes of, I think, that same meeting, it indicated that Commissioner Kugler had concerns and was not, I could dig up the language, but it didn't appear to me that he was very much a big proponent. In fact, I can say the language in the minutes, it reflected he was, well, here, I'll just read it. It was from that September meeting. Mr. Kugler said he isn't happy with the use of the courthouse once the court leaves. In other words, the move of 45 North Detroit Street. Mr. Huddleston said the courthouse will be perfect for archives and allow for the display of some of the county's historical items. Further, he said EMA will remain in the courthouse as well as probate court. Mr. Huddleston added that there is a continuity of operations plan in place that would allow the courthouse to be used if needed. That's the minutes. I really don't know how to discern that. You and Denny, I guess, would know more about it really than me, probably.
Not the same meeting I was at.
Okay, so did you glean any kind of conclusion as to who of the commissioners, or who's really? I'm trying to help John get his answer. You couldn't tell. Okay. Diane.
I got so much